Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to probably one of my weirdest videos. But, as you all know, I am an avid anime enjoyer, but I noticed a little theory. I've brewed up a theory in my brain. My galaxy brain has devised probably one of the greatest anime theories up to date. And this isn't like, this is mainly about two series that I've seen and I've kind of faded out of. The first one being Monster Musume, Everyday Life with Monster Girls. I probably saw this like a year ago, and I thought it was alright. Like, just alright. But I was rewatching it because someone said it was like really good, and there were anime references, and I'm all about them references. But then I noticed on one certain frame, I had PTSD. This frame. And you're gonna notice what the captions say. Are those stands or what? Now, of course, you all know, or if you don't, stands are basically, it's a part of the Jojo universe. And this intrigued my mind because it made me think, wait a minute, why would our protagonist here know about stands? So, I present to you Hirohiko Araki. This is the creator of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What does he have to do with this? So, basically, if the main character knows about stands, this ultimately means that either Araki is in the universe, inside of the Monster Musume universe, or it's the other way around. So let's get into the fourth pick. Here's this series, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Fantastic series, part 4, Diamonds is Unbreakable. I present to you the Simply equation. Based on the slide from before that made that showed that the main character is aware of the existence of stands, a term and a property applied only to the JoJo universe, I present to you this theory, which means either Hirohiko Araki is present in the Monster Musume universe, and he has created this, and he has published JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the series, which means the main character probably read JoJo, or that stands exist in the Monster Musume universe. I have emailed several production teams about this, related to both works. I have heard no reply. I don't know if this is canon. My theory could be entirely wrong, but this basically shows in outline, in a sense, that my theory is definitely proven to be correct here. But the matter is, which one is it? If I had to choose, I would say that Hirohiko Araki is present in the Monster Musume universe. I cannot say for sure, but just the idea of stands existing in the Monster Musume universe means that all the events happening in the show, the manga, whatever, is actually happening in the JoJo universe, which means JoJo spoilers here. Jonathan Joestar, Dio Bravo, that all happened. But then a hundred years later, the events of Monster Musume occur. And I really should have made a timeline, so I'm going to do that real quick. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my little thing here, outlining what the respective universe would be if Monster Musume did take place in the JoJo universe, because of the awareness of stands the main character possesses. So here's a little timeline here. In 1868, Jonathan Joestar is born. The events of Part 1, Phantom Blood, happen. Time skip 100 years. Part 4 is going on. 1999. I'm not going to spoil anything. But this is actually where my conspiracy theory hit a little cold trail. I was eating some frozen peas right around here. Because I don't know what year the events of Monster Musume take place. But somewhere in this, if my theory is true, and honestly, I'm really just overanalyzing a simple Easter egg, but this means the main character, who I will now pull up a picture of now. Hold on. The main character, who I'm pulling up now, I mean, this dude straight up looks like a JoJo character. It means that this main character knows about stands. Which means if A, he's read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, alright, that's fine. That's actually pretty cool. But if Monster Musume takes place in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure universe, then somehow, somewhere, the main character in Monmusu, he would have either had a run-in with a stand user, or he himself possesses a stand. Now, keep in mind, this is pretty big, but this is just a theory. A film theory. Alright, this is where the trail goes cold. I have no evidence to back this up, but I do have evidence that the main character of Monster Musume, our protagonist here, is a stand user, and I shall pull that up right now. Alright, unfortunately I couldn't find any evidence of what I was looking for, which would lead me into the next thing, but I believe if option B here exists, if this is actually right, if my theory here, or my sub-theory is right, I think Kimohito is a stand user. Weedoo, weedoo. He is a stand user. And I personally think his stand is Seko's Oasis. Now, hear me out here. Before you click off, you gotta hear me out here. In every chapter, every page, almost every episode, this man is getting seriously injured. He's falling down the stairs. He's breaking bones. He's falling off of cliffs. My man gets no rest, which makes me think he has Seko's Oasis, the ultimate defensive stand. Now, he could also have a number of defensive stands. I also think he could have Yellow Temperance, the stand you can wear. Same thing with Oasis. Hear me out. Yellow Temperance makes you look like you can wear it and you do not see it at all. This thing is invisible on you. It also grants you immense defensive maneuvers. Well, not really maneuvers, defensive protection. I think Kimohito, I think he has Yellow Temperance as his stand. Because not only is he able to survive most injuries and barely go without a scratch, he knows about stands and even witnessed the existence of one if you look earlier in the frame. You can see that he looked surprised when he asked, wait a minute, is that a stand? I think my conspiracy theory is true. Once again, I've not heard back any response from professional people involved with Monster Musume. But I think that's going to wrap up my little conspiracy theory. Feel free to debunk me. This is obviously like a very true thing. I've gathered up a lot of evidence. So thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Adios.